Hello everybody, I am Avery, and this is my good buddy
Way.
And today we're just basically going on a behind the scenes look of why we're doing our show, and it's called WADOL. It's Way and Avery's Discussions on Live. And basically, Way, why don't you go ahead and kick it off for us?
Well, I'm sure you all want to know why or how we came about the name. And actually it took quite a while to figure out an appropriate name. And
we actually had like 3 different names going at one point.
Yeah, we had a lot.
WACTT and WACGT, and then now finally WADOL.
Part of it is because we didn't want to like copy somebody else's, and then we really had to think about what is our direction of our show going to be. I mean, we do a lot of discussions, but what's the singular word that we wanted to include in our title as to why we do it and what we're talking about? And that was the key word, was life.
Yeah.
Because I think everything we talk about is about life, whether it's political or environmental or just thoughts or ideas. It's all tied to life, and that's why we came up with the title we came up with.
And I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering why we actually decided to come up with a show called WADOL, Discussions on Life. Well, that's because my buddy Way and I, we used to get together all the time and like just discuss interesting topics. We go into what if discussions. Like what if anything. What if it's a possibility of this? What if this? What if that? And then we also talk about life. We even one time, and I'll never forget this. We even went up to a hill in Milpitas. I forget the name of that hill, but we went up that hill, and we were up at the very top, and we were looking down at the world below us, the flickering lights, the traffic going by us, and the people doing what they're doing daily. And just us being up there above the world, watching everybody below, and being free of stress. We always talk about a lot of life topics.
That's true, yes.
And so this is what brought us to getting it onto a show base. And also we like to try to include viewers like you and other people who might be interested in in topics and being part of our topics.
Part of it is because we have a background in we used to do poetry at first. That's where we started out, our love for poetry, and we do writings and stuff. And then we've always been the type, we want to just expand our artistic form, take it to the next level. Like we don't want to be stuck just doing, poetry forever.
Yeah.
But we still do it occasionally, but excuse me, we wanted to expand further. And so we had discussions instead of just doing, poetry. And then after our discussions, it just sprawled into where, okay, we have these discussions all the time. We talk about good things, but we don't remember what we say because we never go back. We can't go back and check it. So that's why we decided, okay, let's just do video form, and that way we can get our ideas and messages out, and we can share with the world our thoughts and feelings.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, and this might be the reason why you're watching our show, because you have questions, you have thoughts, you have creative ideas that you could throw at us and give your creative feedback and thoughts. And this is also the reason why we did the show, so that you guys can also, so we can all interact with each other in a sense, And I really like it because it really shows it shows power.
Yes.
This is one of the things a lot of the world doesn't really think about. You know what I mean? A lot of people go day to day and they don't think about things. You know what I mean? And Way and I, we're just given the opportunity. We are giving people the opportunity to, excuse me. We are giving people the opportunity to think of these things, because in all honesty, the mind is the most powerful thing and a terrible thing to waste. And why waste it?
Yes.
Right?
And to add upon that, for my final thoughts, is it's about being yourself, saying what you feel and your thoughts, in a positive, uplifting way, not trying to bring negativity to the situation, but throwing it out there, because we live in a society where we're so fear of like what we say and what we do, because we're walking on eggshells. And I wanted to disregard that notion, and I wanted to bring more positivity and more uplifting to YouTube, because there's so many okay, let's just do pranks and funny ha ha ha
Yeah.
on there. Let's bring it back to something more real. Let's bring the discussion back, because as a society, we don't we complain more than we actually sit down and talk and say, hey, what can we do? We just like to just say, oh man, you suck, or this sucks, or why does this happen this way, and we don't really discuss and try to uplift in a more positive way, and that's why part of the reason why we're doing this.
Absolutely. And one thing I would like to add is what I really love about the what if questions that we do, and also about the topics and our poetry and everything that we present into our show. What I really love about it is its creativity. You know what I mean? I love the creative juices that gets flowing, and I like to spread that, and I think that everybody should. I would hope that it gets spread around, where one day
more people do
our
shows
show-
like this.
yeah, where one day our show will actually be the inspiration for more creativity. I don't know, I might have touched upon that, but
What are your final thoughts?
my final thoughts are I really enjoyed this. I look forward to more episodes, more shows. I look forward to continuing to be a co-director and you the director, and I look forward to editing, and I look forward to I look forward to the response that we get. Hopefully it's not going to be a lot of negativity responses. Hopefully we'll get a lot of positive
Yes.
responses, and we want more interaction. And in fact, folks, if it, we're planning on having people come on our set and come on our show, and we're going to have a nice little big huge tabletop discussion. And if there's anything that you would like of us to talk about, or if there's a topic that you would like us to discuss or whatever, please email us. The email will actually be on the bottom of the screen. So join us on more of our shows. WADOL. Once again, I am Avery Babel, and this is my good buddy Way.
Yes.
And we will see you on other episodes of WADOL.
Until next time.